all you beautiful people out there. I am Mrs. Realistic. Welcome once again back to the channel. I got an interesting donation request from Dermot Nolan, all the way from Oxfordshire, England. And this is for Marxman Ship Ahoy featuring Sinead O'Connor. This is all the way back from 1994 and probably around the same time that I listened to Sinead O'Connor. Of course, everybody knows the classic, Nothing Compares to You. I don't know if I've heard of Marxman before, so this will be a first for me. If you like what I do, please don't forget to like and subscribe, drop a comment down below, click the bell for notifications so that you will always know when another video comes out. And if you would also like to do a donation request, there is a link in my description down below. Without further ado, let's get into it. Oh, beautiful.
Thousand gods were stolen, ships that came sailing, started from the shoreline, people stood waiting, but armies came invading and raided to conquer. And there stood nothing of a land that stood longer, but mine was much stronger than mine could ever be. Took away the land, planned a new destiny. Butchery and murder, and still I say murder. Butchery and murder, and still I say murder. Wait, hold up, cause first I break the mold. Culture's growing stronger, aging never old. Death accelerating, I don't wanna die. Fisher by a ship, Lord, take me where I lie. Gone were the lucky ones, disease or suicide. The pride of survivors, the cry for those that died. To resurrect the status and overcome the void. The bells and beasts are barred for this young black boy. Ship ahoy.
Oh, she was so beautiful.
Ships used to sail, I don't think so. What does a wage entail? 9 to 5 slavery or 24/7. Most slaves tricked by the promise of a heaven, controlled by the sound of a whip that goes sack. My forged minded goals make sure there's no slack. Thinking not a slave cause no whip marks your back. Now a bureaucrat wills the 9 tails of a cat. Ain't nothing changed but the weather, the song remains the same.
This is a great metaphor. The new slavery, like they said, is the 9 to 5. That line that he said right before this was perfect. Let me see if I can go back and hear it fully again.
Slavery or 24/7, most slaves tricked by the promise of a heaven, controlled by the sound of a whip that goes sack. My forged minded goals make sure there's no slack. Thinking not a slave cause no whip marks your back. Now a bureaucrat wills the 9 tails of a cat. Ain't nothing changed but
Bureaucrat, 9 tails of a cat, the whip. And that's kind of what it's like now, right? Maybe not for the people who are making tons of money, but for the average 9 to 5er, you got to do what your boss says. You make probably not very much money in a job that you dislike. Very similar to the video I did previous to this one about the pressures of getting to work on time, making sure that you pay the bills, making sure you support your family. And it's constant stress, a stress that our ancestors didn't know when they were just out literally hunting and foraging on a day-to-day basis. The stress was make sure the family gets the deer meat, make sure that the family has the fire going in the teepee, in the cave, wherever it was that they were living. And now it's so many more stresses on the shoulders of people who are running the rat race, who are trying to keep up with the Joneses. I think we are not evolved enough physiologically to really handle that stress.
But the weather, the song remains the same. Horus comes left, set up on the lame brain. You can't tame the beast, beast can't be changed. Have to smash the system, wisdom rearranged. Slavery, claim to be history's mystery. Wish it could be, still part of we. Search and look around, my birthplace is torn, but England has fallen, dust against storm. Ship ahoy. Ship ahoy, now they call it burst strike. Mandela's free, but still can't stop the slaughter. Now they call it free trade, free choice for all. But the real freedom's 10% small. Freedom Rhythm is a song which the cage bird sings. They keep the key, always see is the key ring. Fooled by the glisten, all that glitters is for gold. And I will not buy the bees, and I'm sold. I stand here, stand clear, truth be my witness. How many Hitlers before you see the litmus? Tussle won't rest, slave won't behave, but no one not the freedom of the slave. If the East wants a beast, let the beast roam. Cause in the East, the death of the beast was sown. You can fool the people that they're equal, but you won't fool me with a sequel. Ship ahoy!
Wow, great song. I honestly have never heard that before. So I'm guessing Marxman is the two guys there that were rapping. I don't know who else they have behind them. You know, Sinead O'Connor was very political. If you all remember, if you're as old as I am, that she got in trouble for ripping up a picture of the Pope on SNL and was kind of like blacklisted after that, which was ridiculous. That is such a deep rabbit hole that you can go down. But she had a voice and people didn't want to hear it. It seems like that's slowly happening throughout our country as well as other countries. The UK, Europe, you know, freedom of speech is being trampled on so much more. And I think it was a perfect example of what she did on SNL was her freedom of speech. And her career was pretty much ruined by it. She had such an amazing voice and was so stunningly beautiful, and so sad to hear about her passing last year. But this is important music to make, to call out the fact that money really runs the world. It corrupts people, especially at the highest level. And those are the people who are supposed to be regulating and running our countries. And do we really trust those people to do right by the citizens when they are corrupt? Obviously, the answer is no. I think it's important that we are aware of what's going on, but I also think it's important that we don't let it run our lives. There's a good balance there. There are so many ignorant people and they are just not interested. So thank you, Dermot, for this request. This is a wonderful song. I love that flute. It definitely had an Irish Celtic feel to it. I'm sure a lot of people, when Sinead O'Connor first came onto the scene, didn't know she was Irish. Singing can definitely hide accents pretty well. There's a lot to digest in this song. I hope all of you out there are having a wonderful day. And as I always say, we'll see you in the next one. Peace.